The time has come! Let's go meet Albedo at the camp!
Benny's adventure team, assemble!
Albedo!
Traveler, Paimon. Your faces say that perhaps you...
We investigated all over the mountain, actually. But we didn't see anyone that looked like you or hear of anyone else meeting.
This is not unexpected. I haven't made much progress either. He appears to know that we are looking for him, and has opted to lie low for the time being. Still, there is one thing I found. I discovered footprints on some parts of the mountain, and although they were a little covered by the snow, I could tell they'd been left by someone of a similar size to myself. The footprints were quite numerous, so I believe my next step will be to rule out each of the adventurers active on Dragonspine, one by one.
We can help with that. We have plenty of contact with the adventurers. So now we... What was that?
It came from that direction.
Could it be the imposter? Yes, let's hurry. Fox? What are these boys also doing here? Hey, did you see that? Did those rocks shake just now?
That was most unfortunate.
What are you guys doing here?
I have to agree. We've been wandering this area for days.
We ran into Pallet earlier. You know, the, kind of a reckless sort of guy. You know the one? Anyway, he said he was unlucky, so I gave him some adventuring survival tips.
After that, he disappeared to rejoin the training camp.
Wait. Are you saying that after all this time you still haven't made it back to the base camp?
Well, as you can see...
It was nothing really. We just hit a few landslides and snowdrifts and took a few downhill tumbles. You know the deal.
They sound like unforgettable life events to me.
Anyway, you are correct. We haven't made it to the base camp yet. We have had extraordinarily poor luck over the last few days. Almost as if a sinister force has been trying to thwart our every move. Fortunately, I made advance arrangements for Gerald to remain in a safe location and conduct some basic physical training exercises.
I'm sorry. I'm the one to blame for all this. I've always had bad luck and it always rubs off on everyone around me. Sorry to create so much extra trouble for everyone. I don't know what to say. Maybe this is the awesome power of fate.
I agree.
Yep, we're just used to it now. Besides, it's not like we have the most amazing luck ourselves.
Really? I think you guys have way better luck than I do.
Well, what can we do about that?
You're welcome to a bit of mine too. Although if the last few days are anything to go by, it seems in pretty short supply at the moment.
You guys. Aw, thanks. With a little luck from everyone combined, we'll make it down this mountain for sure.
Yeah, you bet!
Let me flip a treasure hoarder insignia to test it out. All right, it's tails. The opposite of what I guessed.
So you can predict your fortune this way? But why are you so happy that you got it wrong?
It has two sides, so there's a 50-50 chance of me getting it correct. Luck all comes down to probability, too. So as long as I use up all the bad luck, everything else will go smoothly. Guessing wrong when I flip an insignia is one way to use up some of the bad luck. So the probability of having some good luck in the...
Hey, he's making no sense at all. Why aren't you calling him out?
Guys, I guessed wrong in my insignia flip, which means we should be able to make it back to camp.
Paimon's not sure that's how it works.
Let me try. It's this way, right? Oh! Ow, my butt! What is this shard of ice doing here?
What? How truly miraculous. This is a miracle of misfortune.
I don't usually believe in luck, but Bennett makes the best case for it I've ever seen. Amber, if you are ever required to partner with Bennett in your future work and you encounter anything like this again, do not take any rash action. Wait for me and I will come to support you.
Huh? Yes, of course. Now that you mention it, I do feel a little tired. Checking in the...
Well, since everyone is tired, why not take over?
Paimon's so sleepy.
Amber will fall asleep in the snow if we keep going much longer. Come on.
Here we are. Oh, I forgot don't...
What's he doing?
He is.
He's painting a chair. Wait,
My paintings are like blueprints. Alchemy simply enables me to omit the manufacturing part of the process. It's an element with enough research and experimentation. This same technique can even be used to create...
Whoa. Well, since you can magically produce chair...
No problem. How...
Me!
Me!
I'll also take one with a backrest if you please.
Can Paimon have a chair that comes with a juicer? Still beats squeezing onto a stool with you.
Cool, we have chairs now! This is so...
You're very welcome to stay overnight. There's still some time before dinner. Get some rest, everyone.
Hey now, we can't be letting you do all the work. I can help.
Oh, pace yourself. Dinner could be a while. I still have a few things to prepare. It's almost ready now. Pace yourself. Dinner could be a while. I hadn't expected you to be so interested in paint. I once tried grinding mist flowers into powder and mixing it with white paint to replicate the sparkle of snowflakes. The end result was quite satisfactory, but works that use this kind of paint need to be stored carefully. If you want to try it for you. Even now, I don't believe I have fully grasped the nature of the threat that Dragonspine poses. But I will endeavor to keep you safe. That much you can trust in. I wish I could simply respond with, I'm fine. But you are a true friend to me, so I should be honest with you. Recently, certain questions have been occupying my mind. Questions about the nature of life and creation. However, I feel that rushing into a discussion with you on these topics before my ideas on them are fully formulated will bring you far more confusion than clarity. So I will wait till my thoughts are clear in my own head before I share them with you. Until then, please forgive me. Oh, don't worry about it. A chance like this to gather around the fire and chat into the night is a rare and precious one for me. I won't participate in the conversation much. It's just a habit of mine. But please know that I am enjoying the atmosphere all the same. Of course, I'm happy to continue chatting with you if you'd like. This is my camp, but let's not get bogged down in technicalities. I want you to be able to...
Yay! Dinner's... Food's ready, everyone! Come on, let's eat!
I made a few dishes based on some popular Mondstadt recipes. This is no good hunter, but there should be enough to go around. Please, help yourselves.
Wow, smells great. Don't mind if I do.
Wait, don't steal all the fried vegetables. Leave some for me. Hey!
Ah, Paimon's full. What a great meal!
Albedo, you're too modest. These dishes are as good as anything you'd find in a top restaurant. Are all alchemists so good at cooking?
You may be onto something there.
Right? Paimon thinks so too. It's his lab manner that gives it away. The kind of guy who holds a potion bottle as steady as a rock isn't the kind of guy who's gonna be slapdash with his salt and pepper.
Actually, that makes a lot of sense.
I'm so sleepy.
Did Bennett fall asleep sitting up?
The way he's sleeping is so alert. I'm impressed.
He seems to be in a deep sleep. Oop!
Oh, no, Dad. No apples for me.
Sticky honey roast. That's your favorite, isn't it, Amber?
Sure is. Give me a sticky honey roast from Good Hunter any day. I used to take Eula to Good Hunter a lot back when we first met. Before long, Sarah would start cooking our usual orders as soon as she saw us coming. She said we ordered the same thing so often that it was practically muscle memory by that point. She also said that if everyone in Mondstadt ordered like we do, her job would be so much easier. All she'd have to...
Always eating together. Aw, the Traveler and Paimon always eat together too.
Two people simply sharing a meal says nothing either way about the relationship
That depends if it's a one-off meal or a regular occurrence.
Aha! Paimon just noticed something. Whenever Eula doesn't want to admit to something, she raises her chin or puts her hands on her hips.
Ah, you've all picked up on that. Didn't know Eula's tells were so easy to spot.
We are done here, yes? I am free to go, am I not? Then please excuse me. I have a frozen lake I need to be at.
You're going for an ice bath at this time of night? Wait up! Don't go without—
I thought you wanted to get some sleep.
No, I should come with you. It's late, and it's dark, and you're not good with directions like I am. Come on!
An ice bath? Whew. Rather them than Paimon.
Oh, hey, Dad. I'm doing all right. I'm the leader of my own adventure team now.
Wow. Bennett really is a sleep talker. Okay, looks like we got some downtime now.
All right, you two. Time to paint. Have you decided what?
Like you even need to ask.
Sure. But we should move elsewhere. We're like...
Okie dokie. All right, grab your easel, paper.
Let's paint here.
Allow Paimon to adopt an elegant pose for your artistic... Hey! What's that look for? Cut the attitude and start putting your perfect Paimon down on the page. You better take this seriously, because this is...
Confidence is a good thing. Those to whom it is endowed do...
Alright, let's start with the head. Now, in your mind's eye, what is written on Paimon's face? Huh? Is that how Paimon really... Okay, forget it. We can come back to that. Let's move on to the body. Come on, paint what you see when you look at Paimon. Paimon's starting to feel like this is not going to turn out so great. Let me see. Let Paimon see. What is this? Why you... How could... Paimon is lost for words. The brushwork is smooth and the composition seems professional quality. You had no problems there. So what the heck happened with the face, huh? Explain that stupid expression! Explain it! And those eyes! Those boring, lifeless eyes! Where's the soul?
Traveler? Have you previously received any education in the fine arts?
Oh, really? So it's just a hobby then? Oh, well, that sure explains a lot.
Fascinating. Paimon, if this is not to your liking... Alright then. Paimon, is this better?
It's a total ground-up overhaul, that's what it is!
Adding flourish to the finished piece is an essential component of what makes... This is not to say that you differ from the painting on a fundamental level, rather that the real you remain the core reference point for the painting. So, Paimon, you can put your misgivings aside and hang this painting wherever you like.
Wow! Thanks.
Oh, I merely added a flourish here and there. You should be thanking the traveler. In truth, ground-up overhaul is more or less inaccurate.
The more Paimon looks at it, the more she likes it. Paimon's gonna show this off to everyone!
It's nothing. I can paint you next time, if you'd like. I rarely entertain so many guests at my camp. It's lively. Liveliness is a rare thing here on Dragonspine.
Ah, it's a new day! Let's go meet up with everyone!
Hey, good morning!
I slept great last night. How about you guys? All rested up?
I'm fine, as usual.
The path down the mountain is easier to follow in the daylight. Let's take this chance to head down to the base camp.
Let's go! If we make good time, maybe we can all get lunch together.
I flipped another insignia just outside the camp. Wrong again!
So your bad luck is all used up. We'll be down the mountain in no time.
Yeah, my thoughts exactly. Today's the day.
Oh no! Avalanche!
Look out!
Traveler, Paimon, are you all right? Are you hurt?
Paimon's not...
Oh, that's good. My arm got a little scratched up, but it's nothing serious.
I'm okay, but I don't see the other two. I'm afraid the avalanche may have pushed them off the cliff.
They fell down? They'll be okay though, right?
I think they're both robust enough to survive the fall. But if the falling debris knocked them unconscious, and they're lying there in the freezing cold, we have to get down there and rescue them.
Okay, let's move.
Hang in there, guys. Bennett!
Bennett, are you okay? Shout if you can hear me. Bennett!
A voice.
Bennett, is that you?
Guys, I'm over here.
Are you alright? Are you hurt?
I'm a little...
Thank goodness. Scared the life.
If you're dizzy, sit and rest.
it's fine, really. This kind of thing happens all the time. Wait, where's Albedo?
We thought he fell off the cliff with you.
We found Bennett here, so Albedo can't be far away.
Got it.
No response. Are we definitely looking in the right place? He's not here either. Let's check with the others.
Well, any sign of it?
Nothing from me either.
Strange. We didn't have any luck.
Everyone!
Albedo!
Nothing serious.
Okay, everyone accounted for.
Guys, I think It's gotta be because of me. The avalanche only happened because I'm here. I guess flipping a treasure hoarder insignia isn't gonna change my luck after. I'm so
Don't say that. I'm hardly the lucky type.
Exactly. Besides, Dragonspine is a dangerous place. Avalanches literally come with the territory. Bad luck has nothing to do with it. Oh, Traveler? What's wrong?
Your face looks... Oh no, did you get hit on the head? Phew.
Everyone, the incident is behind us now.
Why do I feel that Dragonspine has become more dangerous than it used? Our top priority now is to get off the mountain and regroup with the adventurers. Whatever.
Agreed. Guys, keep your eyes peeled and watch. We've been heading in the right direction for a good length of time now. We must be getting close. I can feel it.
Victory is in sight! Hooray! As soon as we get to base camp, Paimon wants a bowl of hot soup and some barbecued meat.
I hope we can all get there safely. No more incidents, please.
Hey, what's on your mind? You seem a little distracted. Something's up, isn't it?
I don't think I've spent so much time on Dragonspine before. Eula?
Sorry, I wasn't.
I was just thinking. Whenever I've met up with you at Dragonspine in the past, we always stick to the same few spots. It's much. If it were a little warmer and a little safer.
I agree. People are put off by the cold and have an aversion to danger. Albedo, is this the way?
Yes.
I think there are several routes in this area. Does the path fork off here?
I'm kinda dizzy too. I keep thinking things are.
Either path will work for us. The smaller trail is less worn and harder to see, but it's also shorter. Follow me.
Wait. Bennett and Amber don't look well. Can we take a break?
Huh?
You hit your head earlier, didn't you?
Oh, you noticed. Are you.
No problem at all! Health and safety always...
Okay. Sorry for this.
Yeah. Thank... Drinking some water can help with the dizziness. Oh, and
Thank you, Bennett. Seems like you really know your stuff.
well,
Bennett, weren't you feeling dizzy too? Stop pushing.
Eula might come off as a little frosty, but she takes caring for her friends super serious.
Traveler, I know what that look means. What's on your mind? Maybe seasoned veterans have an instinct. I sense it too. Something seems to have changed. It might be imprudent to speculate out loud. But I... Traveler, You...
Albedo, what's...
It's not over yet. Brace yourselves. This'll be a challenge.
Stay back! I'm going to cut this wheat down to size!
Let's light it up! I'm going in! That's gonna hurt in the morning!
Time to go. That hurts! Stay focused.
Hurt in the morning. Yeah. Teamwork is dreamwork. Let's light it up. Yeah. Adventure time.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night!
Get back!
light it up! Let's light it up! Everybody stand back! Let's light it up! Ow! Let's light it up! Ow! Teamwork is dreamwork! Ow! That's gonna hurt in the morning. Let's light it up! I'm going in!
Clouds high. The birds call. Wind strike. I must remain calm.
What in the world was that thing?
Is everyone alright?
We're fine. But can you please tell us what's...
I take it this monster is whom I had the pleasure of meeting last...
Correct. As you might have guessed, this is a mutated whopper flower. An extremely rare...
But can whopper flowers
Not typically. But conditions on Dragonspine are far from typical. Perhaps the dragon's blood seeped into the land, then was passed to the monsters via the ley lines, accelerating their rate of mutation.
How could that happen?
This mountain is home to the remains of Durin, the venomous dragon. If there is anywhere in the world one might expect life to do unfathomable things, it would most likely be here. Durin was an artificially created life form. Its existence is nothing short of a... In other words, this mountain we stand on is a cradle of life's profoundest mysteries. A vast and terrifying...
The avalanche. It must have been the work of this imposter.
Agreed. All the other troubles you faced on the way down could also have been its handiwork. My guess is that it was...
Right, I forgot all about that.
It's not inconceivable.
But what was its purpose? Was it...
I have a preliminary hypothesis on this. Whopper flowers are masters of mimicry, and those we encounter in the wild often appear in the vicinity of the plants they impersonate. In other words, the whopper flower likely has an instinct to replicate and replace. As a plant, it will disguise itself as another plant and infiltrate the group, hiding among them for cover. The plant being imitated has no way to detect or fight back against this behavior. But when it disguises itself as a human...
It wanted to replace you and infiltrate our group?
Yes. Maybe it created the avalanche to get rid of us. I predicted this eventuality, so I availed myself of the avalanche to hide and lure it out. It was watching us the whole time, and when it saw that I had disappeared, its instinct was to take my place. At that point, its disguise was complete, and its next move was to hunt its prey.
Yes, that's exactly how whopper flowers...
So when it approached and attacked Joel, what was that? A trial run?
Perhaps. Or maybe it enjoyed posing as a human, and wanted to experience what it felt like to be human.
We're fortunate to have discovered it in time. I think the Traveler was the first person other than Albedo to notice something was wrong.
Traveler, how could you tell the real me and my imposter apart?
I want to know too. I had no idea the other guy was an imposter.
I see. It goes to show how difficult it is to impersonate a human. This mutant whopper flower tried its best to replicate the original exactly, but still managed to miss some details.
Unbelievable. To think that Dragonspine creates such terrifying...
Anyway, at least we won in the end. It looks like my method did work after all. I used up all the bad luck, and the good luck finally came through.
About that. If you're referring to having fallen down the mountain and avoided injury, well, that's because...
Huh?
Yes, that's not an unreasonable way of looking at it. Okay.
Yeah, let's go.
Woohoo! I'm back! Cyrus doesn't seem to be here. He must have headed up the mountain. Let's wait for him here.
Amber, are you feeling...
Yep, all good now. Nothing to worry about.
I don't know what I'd do without you guys. If not for you, I really want to thank you all properly, but...
Huh? You must be pretty used to being on the receiving end of people's kindness by now, though, surely. You probably need...
Come on, don't... Sure, plenty of people have shown me kindness before. But that doesn't mean I will ever take it for granted.
Well, instead of repaying those who helped you, perhaps you could help others yourself. Everyone meets others in need from time to time. By choosing to be there for them, you're passing the kindness you received onto others.
Yep, you're right. That's what I've always tried to do, and will always continue to do. Right. And when Cyrus gets back, I'll find some way to help him out too.
This has been quite an eventful day.
Yeah, it has. It's really hit me how tired I am now that I've started to relax.
I need to rest. Everyone, please excuse me for a while.
Yeah, I need to get some water and maybe a piece of fruit. Once I'm rested up, I need to get back to being an instructor again.
Well, it looks like the Curse of the Mountain feels like an action-packed chapter has come to a close.
Why not? Then, please, you sent something too, didn't you?
Huh? Are you going back to your... okay. Might as well come with you.
Good. Shall we set off right away? Sorry for bringing you back here once again.
Is this about the imposter?
That's right. I have to say, Traveler, I'm very surprised you noticed that. Yes. This mark.
Ooh, sounds like the beginning of a big story. Keep going.
Well, I can't deny that what I'm about to say does sound like something from a children's storybook. So, what do you think this diamond-shaped mark means?
A tattoo?
No. Consider it a birthmark. Have you ever seen an intricate glass ornament and wondered how it was made? Well, one method for crafting with glass is a technique known as glass blowing. Glass blowing is not a widely known art in Teyvat. For this reason, glassware made in this way is usually very expensive. As the name implies, glass blowing involves blowing air into a hole, much like blowing up a balloon. This type of glassware is known for having a pontil mark at the point where the blowpipe was inserted, where the hole was sealed at the very end. This mark is a sign that the item was crafted by a human hand.
Sounds kind of amazing.
It is a wondrous and beautiful art form. Alice says that these marks are seen as proof of the maker's fine handiwork, the only flaw in an otherwise perfect work of art. My mark is something similar to this. The difference between synthetic and natural life lies in the directional flow of the life force. The energy of a natural life form flows out from within. That's why flower buds bloom and curled leaves unfold. And it's the very reason we watch and wonder at blossoming flowers. Creating life artificially, on the other hand, involves, to a certain extent, the introduction of an external source of energy into the embryonic life form. When the hole where the life force was infused is sealed at the end, it leaves a mark. The alchemical substance drips and spreads out in all directions, resulting in this rather ingenious diamond shape.
Wow! So that's where it came from.
This mark is a sign of my artificial origins, and proof of my imperfection as a human. I presume that the impostor intentionally avoided replicating this mark, so as not to become less than perfect himself. You are fundamentally different from other people. I have few qualms about sharing my secrets with you. Just as Paimon said, it all sounds like a story. Even if you were to tell anyone else, they would regard it as nothing more than a tall tale. The transcendent and miraculous are not the only things to which human beings aspire. People like to believe that those who are thoroughly different from themselves could only ever exist in stories. Or, in other words, all the unfathomable things. I have friends who write novels. If they wrote this story, it'd probably be even more complex.
Making up stories is easy. Even Paimon...
Oh. I didn't...
Paimon's the best...
In that case, how about we have a storytelling contest? We can base our stories on the events of the last few days.
Sounds great!
I understand. Creativity is something that cannot be rushed. Take your time, and come back when you have fun. We'll see whose story is more... compelling.
Deal! Okay, we'll regroup with the adventure...
Sure. My story... Yes, I should have known. Master's failed specimen in the dragon's belly. This is where the story truly begins. If we switched places, if you were the survivor, then as the abandoned experiment, the failure of the primordial human project, I'd want to replace you too. I would replicate your appearance, study your alchemy, and create miraculous life forms to divert your attention. I would wait for the right moment, then dispose of you in the Traveler, the sole person to have known your secret. And then, I could finally experience the joy of being brought into the world.
This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to